This is Simon with Whedonverse here with Scott Allie, catching up real quick at Comic-Con 2012. Hey Scott, great to see you.
Good to see you, Simon.
How is the convention going for you so far?
Great. It's been very fast-paced. I've been in a lot of meetings and a lot of meetings away from the show, so it's a little bit more relaxed when you can meet in a restaurant or a bar.
What sort of stuff do you have planned, some of the big events that are on the horizon?
Well, one of the things we've been doing at Comic-Con, because of just how much information pours out of Comic-Con, we do most of our big announcements before the show. So, like, there's a lot of stuff out on the different websites about upcoming books, and the big Whedon stuff. The focus is still getting season 9, wrapped up. For us, we're closing in on the end, even though for readers, it's really the midway point. We're working on scripts for issues 18 and 19 of Buffy and Angel. We're well in on Willow and Spike, which Spike debuts in August and Willow debuts in October. So last night we had dinner with David Mack, one of the cover artists on Willow. He's doing great stuff on that.
So yeah, there's been a lot of exciting things going on in the Buffy/Angelverse. Have there been some talk of, I know this was a question last year, of some additional books that are going to be coming out?
No, the only titles that you'll see out of season 9 is the 2 ongoings and then the Willow and the Spike miniseries. We've talked about other possibilities, but we could do more, but we really want to only do the stories we kind of have to tell and put in the amount of attention we can. A lot of the writers from the TV show are just so busy. We haven't gotten as much of them, except for Andrew, who's extremely busy on our stuff. Jane Espenson and Drew Greenberg are doing a 2-parter. Issues 14 and 15 are written by the 2 of them. So bringing in experienced comics writers that we're fans of, who can really get the Whedonverse, is a real challenge. We want to get great comic book writers who really get this and can duplicate the voices and really bring it across. We've started previewing Spike, and Victor Gischler is just doing an incredible job on that. It feels so much like Spike, and that's really rewarding, relieving, satisfying.
Now, one of the big events, obviously, this year at Comic-Con is the Firefly reunion.
Right.
Is there going to be some additional comic lines coming out from the Firefly universe?
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell us more about that?
No. I believe Joss will be saying something on the panel if he remembers, but I think the panel's going to be pretty frenzied and hectic and fun. So he's supposed to mention it there, but it's still a little ways off. We don't like to do a lot of announcements too far before the books come out, and to do a Firefly book right, to do a lot of this stuff right, takes a lot of advanced work. With Firefly, there's a lot. There's a lot to be figured out and to be nailed down, and Joss is so busy. We want to get as much of his time as we can involved in season 9 and not suddenly burden him with a whole other series that he needs to, play father to.
How much involvement do you get from him on the day-to-day, or rather the issue by issue?
Yeah. It's less than it was with season 8, where he was writing it and directing the story and really running kind of every inch of the thing. With this, he touches on the big points. We ask him questions. The writers ask him questions. We have a lot of sort of email roundtables. We recently had one that was all about how season 9 ends in order to set up season 10. The whole pregnancy abortion scenario was something that he was heavily involved in, and calling all the big shots to make sure we hit the points that he wanted us to hit. And then there's certain aspects coming up in Angel and Faith that require him to kind of be in there guiding it. But he's not doing line edits on the script for the most part.
Well, that's exciting stuff. We're looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, Scott.
All right, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.